Hey everyone, before we get started with the video, if you're interested in video games, news and article, I suggest you visit MMOmonkey.com. They have news articles coming up every day and it's a good source of information if you want to keep yourself updated. They also link to existing articles from different websites so you can always get different opinions on the same topics. So yeah, visit MMOmonkey.com. Hello everyone, I'm your host BlackTuna and welcome back in a new video. Are you perhaps a Dark Souls fan? Or a Neo fan? Or a Lords of the Fallen fan? I mean, if you're a Souls-like fan in general, you are going to be interested in this game. It's a Chinese game called Myth Wukong. It's developed by Game Science. I'm not sure what other games they've made, I can't find a whole lot of information about them on Google, but as you may have imagined from the title, this game puts us in the boots of Wukong, or the soon-to-be Sun Wukong. If you played a little bit of Smite, you know who he is, or if you watched Dragon Ball, you may know who he is, or if you know a little bit about the mythology, you may know who he is. So yeah, this game just sparked my attention. I've seen a video coming up on my homepage on YouTube and I decided to give it a look, and I have already watched the trailer, but we're gonna watch it once again together and we're gonna see what kind of gameplay it has, how it looks like, how it feels, and we're gonna judge based on what we feel about it. Also, it's developed on Unreal Engine 4, so you can rest assured it's gonna look great. So I made myself in this little corner and I hope I'm not occupying an important part of the screen. The trailer is in Chinese, of course, but there are subtitles in English, so this makes me hope for the game to come in the West, hopefully soon. Let's see.
你们一定都听过关于他的故事。有人说，他帮唐僧取到了真经，封了斗战胜佛，从此留在了灵山。也有人说，那个成佛的根本不是他，真正的他早就死在了西行路上。
Oh, the journey to the West. I think I missed this part when watching it.
还有人说，西游从来都没有发生。
I mean, the visuals already.
他只不过
I know this is not gameplay trailer, but still, you will see gameplay later. 但我要讲的故事，你们一定没有听过。这个故事得从一只金蝉说起。 The Golden Cicada. Pre-alpha game build. Does not represent the final look of the game, but oh my god, you will see how good this game looks. And you may be seeing, what the fuck is this? Seems like you can actually move as a cicada. So not everything is subtitled, but it's fine. That's not what we are interested in. Look at the environment, it looks rich and detailed. Alright, we get a glimpse of the UI. Okay, we get some cooldowns on the abilities. Alright, so right from the get-go, I think in the bottom right corner we have some sort of stance or transformation status. So in this case we are Sun Wukong himself, or Wukong himself, and before we were a cicada, but before we didn't have the UI. So later on we're gonna have to see if when he transforms the UI changes over here. Then on the left we have some stamina, HP, and what I guess could be a mana bar. And again, on the left of the bottom UI, bottom left UI, we have some cooldowns for abilities. So you can have different abilities. I don't know if they are equipable or swappable, but no, good to know. And I mean... Ooh. Nice. Yeah, as you can see in the right, the icon changed. So maybe it's a different stance that he's using.
又是只猴子。施主，不如放下棍棒，也同我学点佛法，如何？
Now, this is gonna be a good fight. Some sort of parry on a very short cooldown, may I add. Destructible environment, that's always good stuff. Oof. Okay. Combat is fast-paced. He changed stance once again, so maybe now he's gonna have different attacks. Nice parry. Good job. You can tell this guy has been preparing for this. And it's on PC, as you can see. And he put it in his ear, I guess. I don't know. Let me have a look again. So... Okay, he drops his weapon. Okay, the weapon is dropped and there's the E key to press. So yeah, it's on PC, definitely. Good to know. And yeah, you get a new weapon and puts it in his ear. Perfect. That's where you would put a weapon. A flaming weapon, specifically. And you can transform once again in a cicada. It's on a cooldown. Look, you have a timer. 33 seconds. Huh. Alright, this is creepy. You don't want to be caught by that shit. I mean, the environment really has a lot of detail.
小神是黑风山的土地，在此候你多时了。真相。
It's good that they're also letting us see a bit of the story.
再往前走，就是观音禅院，当年也是香火鼎盛啊。只可惜。 那场大火哟，后来啊，这禅院又被重建了。可人心若是烧没了，修好一座破庙，又有什么用呢？
All right.
小老儿先走一步。
That guy is out of there. He doesn't want to deal with whatever was howling. Now we get a bit of exploration as Wukong himself. Now, I'll admit, the way he walks and jumps doesn't feel weighty. Like, doesn't feel like it has a good weight to it. This can be improved, of course. It's pre-alpha, so no doubt that they will work it out. Oh, look at that. Charging special attack. Look how many enemies. They are animal-like looking enemies. Humanoid, though. Okay. Now he's getting beaten a little bit. So yeah, the yellow bar is the stamina. The blue one must be the mana. Okay. Transformation time. Woo! Look at this. Even this transformation is on a cooldown. Not on a cooldown, but on a timer, actually. Now, these attacks feel impactful. Like, a lot. Hell yeah! That was badass. Let's give him credit.
原那厮是黑风怪的道友，自称灵虚子。以你现在的道行，走。
Ooh.
小猴子，快逃！
You don't wanna know what's howling out there.
你若进了这道门，便回不了头啦。
Ooh. Look at the fur. And look how big it is. Nice parry, my friend. Nice parry. Look at the boss's HP bar. Ooh! What was that? Look at the environment, how it breaks. Nice. Look at that bell. Produces a sound while rolling. Great details, not gonna lie. Oh, he's licking his wound. Or just his paw, randomly. Okay. He's getting serious now. Look at the light on the full. Look how it's shining. It's so pretty. Okay, Wukong is damaged. Shadow Clone Jutsu. Look at that. And it's running so smoothly, even having all these assets on screen. Okay, they're weak. And look at this, he transformed once again. So picking up the weapon from that flame guy earlier on allows him to transform in that guy. Just for a while, of course. It's a temporary transformation. But look how much damage is putting through. And the Fury is actually on fire. It's so cool. Ooh. All these movesets that you have. He put out the fire by shaking. Nice. I know I already saw this. And I'm still impressed every time I see it. Ooh. Victory. Man, Wukong doesn't get shit from anyone. So yeah, he pulls out things out of his ears or his fur. I'm not really sure. Look at the details on the weapon. Ooh. Now, is this the real Sun Wukong? And look at this. Now we get to the actual trailer. Wow. Look at the variety in the environments. So good. And the detail that there is in each one of them. Ooh. Look at this shit, it's disgusting. Wow, the Nimbus and the dragons. Look at that shit. Woo! And look how the weapon stretches. Oh my fucking god. It is so epic. So fucking epic. Alright, there's unfortunately no release date as of now, but we can have a look at the wallpapers that they have on their website to see maybe if you can grasp some extra details. Look at these huge creatures that you're probably gonna have to face at some point. I mean, it's straight up impressive what they did with this game. It looks incredible. And look at the details in the environment, you know, the plants, the lighting around the fires. It looks so good. Look at this. And all the environments, they are most of them are in the same setting, you know, maybe in a rocky forest or something like that. But they all have authenticity to them. They are unique in some way. The colors, the kind of trees, the grass, something makes them stand out and they are different. Look at the details. Yeah, I know, I'm a graphics sucker. Sometimes, not always, sometimes. And I have to say, it's impressive. It looks so good. Okay, this is just a tree, but it looks so good. And the gameplay, the mechanics, the fluidity, the amount of transformations and different weapons that you can get. You can fly with the Nimbus. But let's switch to the other overlay. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this glimpse at Black Myth Wukong. Now, I'm not really sure if you're playing as the actual San Wukong, because from this trailer it seems like you are not San Wukong himself, you are just maybe a monkey, just one of them, one of the many that eventually is gonna take over and maybe become San Wukong. Who knows? I really don't, I don't know the story, I don't know the myth, the legend. But yeah, so far so good. I'm really impressed with what they had to showcase, and even if it was an early alpha build, it played so smoothly even when you used the shadow clone jutsu and there were all those monkeys attacking the enemy. The frame rate didn't go down at all, and it's good to know that it's just like in Naruto, you know, when the clones are just weaklings that you use as a decoy. It's so good. And then who knows how many other weapons you're gonna get, how many other transformations, how many movesets there are, can you equip gear on yourself? Because we saw in the trailer that Wukong had some different aspects in different scenes. Sometimes he was wearing a headset, sometimes he was wearing a headpiece, some sort of a head armor, sometimes he was having a different outfit. I'm not sure if that was San Wukong and not the character that we are going to play as. But I'm still hopeful. Maybe there is some sort of gear system, some progression system. We will see about that. The UI looks very, very clean. I love the fact that the entirety of the upper part of the screen is clean and there's nothing obstructing it. There's no minimap, no nothing. The HP bar is in the bottom. So yeah, you're always gonna have all your information all together at the bottom, so the rest of the screen is free and I love it. And once again, it looks beautiful. But you guys let me know what you think about Black Myth Wukong, because this is actually everything that I had to tell you today. And if you enjoyed the video, please do click the like button, subscribe and leave a comment down below. And don't forget to visit MMOmonkey.com, and I will see you again, once again, in the next video.